Hey, Steve here. I'm in Mount Rainier National Park in Washington. I came into the park just now on my bike, and a friend of mine had been to this park before, Lorena, and I talked to her today, and she said when she came, this part of the park, which is the Paradise area, if you look on a map, she said it was like really busy and they just avoided it. And so I decided, well, it's after Labor Day, maybe I'll get lucky. And I did. The drive in, there was almost no traffic. It was a beautiful ride. It's about 75 degrees and sunny, and there was no traffic to get stuck behind. And then this campground here, I'm going to camp at this one called Cougar Rock. Probably 2/3 of the campgrounds, or campsites rather, are vacant, and it's Friday at 3 p.m. So either everyone knows something I don't, or everyone's given up on camping for the fall. And so yeah, I'm super excited. I just pulled in here and got a spot. Didn't have to stress out over it. I think this is going to be a good one because I'm finding that having my tent in the sun is actually beneficial. One, the dew and the rain, get it all wet and nasty, and the sun helps dry it out during the day. And two, I'm hoping the sun kind of wakes me up, even though it would have to be pretty up there to wake me up. But anyways. Yeah, so I'm going to get some footage of this park over the next few days, and we'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey, good morning. It's about 10:45 a.m. next day. I'm here in Paradise, what they call Paradise, which used to be a little village, and now there's a visitor center here, and there's a lodge or hotel, I guess you can stay at if you want to. But anyways, behind me here is Mount Rainier. I'm going to start up these stairs where all these people are going, a very popular trail called the Skyline trail, and there's a few awesome points of interest on that trail. It's 5.5 miles. You can kind of add or subtract from that depending on some shortcuts if you want, but I'm shooting for the 5.5 mile one, and I forget how much elevation gain there is, but the visibility is medium, I would call it today. Yesterday was amazing. As I drove in, even 2 hours away from this mountain, you could see it, and it was massive then, and it's even more massive now. But then some smoke came in overnight. However, I'm not going to complain about that because tomorrow it's supposed to rain, and not only tomorrow, but the next 5 days in a row, the forecast is all rain. So I don't really know what I'm going to do during those 5 days, but I'm definitely going to enjoy the fact that I'm dry right now. I have 2 layers of jackets on. I have my shirt, my fleece, and this rain jacket because they said most of this trail is above tree line, aka cold. So yeah, I'm going to get started here and check you later. Hey, so I took a little side trail here called Glacial View, and I see why it's named that. Nice view of the glacier. I'll zoom in here. Yeah. It's pretty good. At least I can see that sucker. Happy about that. It's beautiful. I'm really digging Mount Rainier, and I'm doing good temperature-wise, other than my ears are cold. I took my hat off, now my ears are cold. I'm sure you wanted to know that. Hey, so I made it over to this area called Panorama Point. It's actually right there. Everyone's busting out their granola bars. The little signs, it's too bad that the visibility sucks because the little sign says if it was clear I should be able to see a couple big prominent mountains. Mount Adams, somewhere over there, Mount St. Helens, somewhere over here, and then if you're really lucky, Mount Hood, which is in Oregon, and you can see all the way there from here. Well, I can't see any of those. However, kind of looks like Jasper. Mount Rainier's behind me here. And yeah, I'm really digging this trail. I was just chatting with a nice guy named Cody from Washington, and we were talking about mutual travels and things, so Cody's cool. Also, I forgot to give someone a big shout out. Should have did this about a month ago, but I'm going to make up for it now. I met a nice girl named Kendall in Waterton Lakes when I was camping, and I was heading up into Banff, and she said, hey, I live in Calgary, and if you want to check out the town, you can come crash at my place. So I did that for a couple of nights, and I would just want to say, give Kendall a big shout out, say thank you for your generosity and kindness, and we got some Caesars, which is a cool drink that they invented in Calgary. It's kind of similar to a Bloody Mary, and we what else did we do? We got some sushi, and we walked around this river downtown, and yeah, it was just a great couple of days getting out of the woods. So thanks again, Kendall. Sorry for the huge delay in giving you a shout out, but you've earned it. And anyways, I'm gonna keep hiking this trail. I think I'm going up that way where all those people are. Okay, see ya. Hey, I finished the trail here about 2 o'clock. I'm just kicking it at the Paradise Inn, which is near my motorcycle, pounding all the granola bars I have. I think I'm gonna head to I was thinking about if I should head back to camp or head to do a couple more things. I think I'm gonna head to do a couple more things due to the fact it's gonna rain tomorrow and forever after that. So yeah, we'll catch up with you there. See you. Hey, so after I left that inn, I decided to head over on the other side of the park to something called the Grove of the Patriarchs, and it's just a bunch of old trees, and actually it's not even a bunch, it's more like 5 big trees, and they're okay, but yeah, I don't really recommend that place, but what I do recommend is just the ride over. It was awesome. There's this road right here called Stevens Canyon Road, and it's you know, got a sweet name. It's named after me. So you just hug this mountainside for a while. Right here you can't really see Mount Rainier, but as you pass certain corners, the huge Mount Rainier pops into view. I think it's behind this mountain right now. And yeah, you just gain elevation, a lot of switchbacks. You go through the valley floor. I think riding this on the bike is actually funner than the Grove of Patriarchs. So yeah, I'm gonna head back to camp. It's about 30 more minutes that way, and make some soup and call it a day, and then we'll see how the rain goes tomorrow. I'm really gonna, you know, sometimes the meteorologists are idiots and get it wrong, and sometimes they're spot on, so we'll see how they fare tomorrow. And this will be my last video of the day. Thanks for watching as always, and we'll catch you later. See ya. There's another marmot over here. He's kind of white. I'll see if I can get a little closer. Looks like a big hamster. Oh man, he's fatty.